Hello everyone and welcome to my first ever YouTube channel. This is Confetti Budget. So I've been following a lot of YouTubers that have been doing their budgets. I have started during the pandemic and I've just become addicted to, watching all the great folks on there doing their budgets, and I was so inspired. And so I started doing some budgets and doing my own sinking fund envelopes and all of that sorts of stuff. And ultimately, I just decided that, I'm just going to go ahead and start a YouTube channel and record myself. And this is my own way of holding myself accountable and also sharing my journey. So why don't we go ahead and get started? And please feel free to comment. Let me know what you think about my video, and give me some ideas. If there's, I always believe in there's room for improvement. And so I would love to hear from you and love to get some subscribers and continue to share my journey with taking more, not taking more, but having more control and being able to manage my finances much better. So, well, why don't we get started? First of all, I'm going to get my cash envelopes out. These are the four categories for my cash envelope spending. I have grocery, gas, coffee, boba, and then miscellaneous spending. And these are my weekly expenses. So you can see groceries, no money in there. I spent it all. Gas, have to pump gas to go to work. Coffee and boba. Oh my gosh. Addicted to coffee and boba. And a miscellaneous spending. I didn't spend anything. So what I usually do with my leftover is that what I would do is there's this special, it's called our Yes Day Saving, and my kids and I, my two young kids, my son and my daughter, what we would do is like any extra money, I give them weekly allowances, and if they like to contribute to this little saving sort of piggy bank, what we would do is once or twice a year we would take a trip, and we would call it Yes Day, where if you've seen Inspired by the movie. So what we would do is we would allow them to make some choices in regards to where they want to go, and we would use this fund to buy special things for them, and basically like that. So whatever I have left over in my weekly cash envelope spending, I would go ahead and put it into the Yes Day saving funds, and so that's where it is. So I'm going to put that aside. Next, what I'm going to do is I do have two saving challenges. The first saving challenge is our 52 weeks, and this is a box that I made myself. And you can get these little glittered stickers that have alphabets, letters, as well as numbers. And so I got these at Michael. They come in a package, and they cost about only $4.99. I believe in, I chose the gold. There's also silver and so on. And then in the box, I also purchased, I don't remember exactly where I bought it, but if I do remember, I will share that information on the links below. So this is, there's 52 envelopes in here, and what I did was I numbered them by 1 through 52. 1 is for week 1 of the year, week 2, week 3, and so on. So currently, we're in August, and we are in the 33rd week of the year. And so what I would do is the number that coincides with the week that is how much money I would put in. So this is for me week 33. So what I would do is take $33, that's 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, and 33. And what I would do is put them in here, and what I would do is put it there. So now for next week I would go to 34 and then 35 and so on. So these are also mini envelopes that I made, and it's the perfect size. So I customized it so it's a perfect size to fit in this box. So now that I'm done with my 52 weeks money saving challenge, I would go next to another challenge. So I've adapted this for, you know, the 100 envelopes or little different types of challenges. So what I did was I numbered, in each of these pieces of paper, there is a number, an amount, and whichever I pick out, that's the amount of money that I would put into my savings for this week. So I can either decide to pick 2, 3, or 4. And the number starts about $5, $10. There's a 15, 20, 25, all the way up to, I believe there's probably $1 or $2 $50 in there. And I'm hoping that by the time that I'm done with all of these pieces, that I would save about $1,000. And so that's what, you know, hopefully I can do before the end of the year. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go and pick out 2 this time. I'm going to put this back, and let's see what I have. And then what I'm going to do is, this is such a pretty little box. I actually bought many years ago because I thought it was so cute. Usually I like to go to TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Ross, and what I would do is look at some of the cute little knickknacks. I just love, you know, those stores, and then look for some of the knickknacks. And I think I got this, like, you know, it was just lying around on clearance, and I just got it and never knew what to do with it until now. So I'm gonna put the money in here. Let's see, let's get started. Okay, so we'll open one. All right, so that's $20, and then that's a $10. So the total that I would need to put in here is $30. All right, so that is what I am going to go ahead and do. And I got this really pretty little paper clip that looks like an envelope with a heart. And I think this is maybe gold or rose gold, and I got it on AliExpress a year ago. Finally, I get to use it. So what I'm going to do is, I do have already $30 on the side that I am going to go ahead and fold this up. And isn't this cute? You don't really have to do this, but I just love, you know, making things pretty. It just makes it, you know, saving more fun. And so let's see, how am I going to go and do this? Let's see, so then it could show. Perfect. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the $30 in here, and then I'm done with my saving challenges for the week. And so now we're going to get to my favorite part, and from what I've seen on all the YouTube channels, also a lot of other people's favorite part is some sinking funds. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start first with the household sinking funds. And now I also made this myself. What I did was, I just took the front of when you buy cards. So these are so pretty, so I thought I'd make one. And I love the color and the different flowers and designs. And then, you know, I also got these really pink gold discs left over from a couple years ago. And again, I think I most likely bought it from AliExpress, some of the discs. And so that's what I did. And then, you know, just paper. And let's see. So first of all, what I have here is, let's see. So we're going to go ahead and get started. There's only one sinking fund envelope in household this week that I will be adding some money to, and that is with our property tax. Yeah. We live in California, and homes are quite expensive and property tax are really high. So yeah, we have to save. Otherwise, at the end of the year, it just takes a huge toll. And so what we do is, this is one of the most important sinking funds for us in our household. So for this week, I will be adding 160. Currently, we already have 2,000 in there, and these are these $1,000 placeholder. I bought this. It's really different from a lot of the other YouTubers on there. This I actually bought from Amazon as well, and if I can find and I bought it a while back, so if I can find the link to the Amazon store, I will also go ahead and share it. And then all I did was add a little bling to it to make it more fun. So that's currently, and so what I need to do is add $160 to property tax. So what I would do is take 100, 20, 40, 60, 160. Let's see. So I should have 2,160. 1,000, 2,000, 2,100, 2,020, 120, 2,140, and 2,160. All right. The other envelopes will be for next time. Okay, so I am done with my household binder for this week. What we're going to do is now go to family. So I also have a family binder agenda. And all my agendas, I really love Moterm. So, and you can buy Moterm on Amazon. Sometimes they have some really, their stock is iffy, and they might have some of the sizes available, and oftentimes, but it gets sold out really quickly. So I often usually go on AliExpress to their Moterm website. You get a lot more luck getting a variety of available agendas in multiple sizes. So this is an A7, and I also made these. Aren't these so pretty? Yeah, and I love, as you can tell, I love pick those envelopes, these pockets that are peekaboo, and so you get to see a little bit of what you put inside, and it's just so cute. And so I also made these as well. And so let's get started. Let's see. So we have family time, which is $20. So we're going to add $20. Okay. To family time. All right. And then let's see what's next. Family vacation. It's going to be $30. 20, 25, 30. Vacation gear. I call it vacation gear because every time that we go on vacation, there's just little knickknacks and little gears depending on the type of vacation we go to that we need to buy extra. Like for instance, one time we decided to take a trip to Tahoe, and we needed one of those. It was during the springtime, and the kids wanted to play in the lakes and things like that, and we didn't have any floaters, and so that and then we end up having to purchase them. So those are the type of things that I usually consider as gear. And so we ended up, like, I notice every time we take a trip there's these little extra things we have to buy that we don't have at home or something like that. So I'd like to have a sinking fund for that. So I will be putting in $5 for vacation and gear. Okay, let's go to the next one. Daycare. So daycare, my daughter is in kindergarten, and so her days are shorter. And then my son is in regular elementary school, and so we have someone pick them up because I work full time. My husband also works full time, and because our work is essential, we're considered essential workers, and so what we do is we do go to work. So we need someone to help pick up the kids in daycare. So we pay $500 for that. So what I'm going to do is put $500 in daycare. Let's see. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. And that's how much we pay monthly for daycare. Okay. And so the next one is allowance. And we usually give our son $10. And so what we do is I usually would put $10 for my little bunny rabbit. All right. And then for savings, so every paycheck, what I would do is also, they do all have a 529 that automatically takes it out, a certain amount, automatic withdrawal from my husband's paycheck. So I don't put that in, but I like to add some extra money into their savings for my paycheck. And so every paycheck I plan to put about $20 in. So this time's $20 for my little bunny. And then my daughter, she would get $5 weekly allowance. So I usually give her ones because she thinks that if I give her a 5, she thinks it's only one bill, and she would rather have $5 bills because that to her feels like a lot more money. So my little monkey, she gets the $5 allowance, and for her savings, she also gets a $20. We also have school supplies, which we would put in $10, 5, 10. Okay. Whoops. Go. All right. And then for kids' clothes and shoes, that's $20. See? Okay. Let's see. Toys, that would be $10. Okay. And then, oops, let's see. All right, I have to switch this out because I need some change. So that's for pets. That would be $10. So I believe we are completely done with the family envelopes, singing funds. Okay, now we are going to my personal. All right, so this is personal. This is actually a Moterm Weeks, and what I did was I just made the envelopes a little bit narrower, and what I did was I just cut out a personal size rings and then put it in here. And so they do fit in if I decided, I wanted to change things up a little bit and get a more of a personal size ring binder, ring agenda. What I would do is just move this out, but I kind of like it this way. It's kind of slim and it's sleek. And so these are also one of my favorite, again, the Peekaboo, and all these are envelopes that I made myself. I'm not sure if I am ready to sell these on Etsy yet. I know that a lot of folks do that. Yeah, I'm pretty inspired by it, but at this time, I'm still trying to figure things out. And so, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right. So, what I would do is for personal care and beauty, that would be $100, 50, 100. Okay. Let's see what's next. Health and wellness would be $40, 20, 40. Okay. Let's see. Kindness and giving. Let's see. What did I have for kindness and giving? $20 this time. And this is where, you know, I wanted to either the kids and I and, you know, and their dad, our family wants to save this money at the end of the year during Christmas. What we would do is buy a whole bunch of toys and donate them, or you know, we find a charity and donate this money. If we see someone on, you know, the GoFundMe and we wanted to support, that's what we would do. And so, yeah, so this is just money that we, as, you know, a family, in certain situations or certain periods of time, what we would do is decide to donate that. So we want to be able to, you know, give back and show a little bit of kindness, and also to teach the kids, you know, to give and, yeah, and, you know, and be grateful and know that we are extremely blessed to all be very healthy. You know, we both have jobs. You know, the kids are taken care of, and so this is way where we wanted to be able to give back and pass on some of that kindness and blessing. Okay, so that's what we have for kindness and giving. And then for Lux, Lux is, I'm going to put $100 in there, and this is just, you know, to buy something special, being able to save and buying something, you know, designer brand or something like that, that I wanted to be able to purchase in the future. I don't know exactly what I want yet. There's just so many, and of course I can't afford everything. And so, you know, once it gets to a, I'm able to save to possibly 1,000 or more, then I can decide what I wanted to purchase or what I want to do with this Lux envelope. All right, and so our next one is gifts and Lunar New Year. And so we want to save for that. And that is $60. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60. Okay. That goes into the gifts and Lunar New Year. Perfect. All right. Planner and crafts. Yes. I love planners and I love crafts. And, you know, I'm always at Michael's, Joann's, you know, any craft fair, any craft store and things like that. So I like to be able to save some money for that and hone down a little bit on my spending in the crafts area. And so I will put $40 in there, 20, 40, and only spend what I have in my envelopes. Okay, so that's it. I've always dreamed of going to Paris. We were going to go, my husband and I, for our anniversary, but unfortunately, due to COVID, we are going to postpone that trip. And, you know, maybe in a couple years when things are a bit safer, then we'll definitely go. So, for Paris, but it's always, you know, good to save because I am thinking it's going to be a quite expensive trip, especially with all the beautiful, you know, shops and places that we are going to explore and spend in Paris. So I will put $100 in here for Paris. to get started. Okay. Definitely, it's also very important to invest, and so I am going to put $40 into investment. I don't know yet what I am going to do, and where I'm going to invest my money. And the thing is, the reason why is that I need to do a little bit more research. If you know of any resources of where, any ideas on where I should invest some of my money, please leave a comment below and let me know. I think I do want to invest, but I just really don't have a clue right now on what I need to do, and I really just don't want to put it in high yield savings. I really wanted to explore and try some type of stock or some type of certain different types of investment. Okay. Business. I do really want to start maybe opening a small business. Most likely probably on Etsy or something like that. It could be for some of the envelopes, my 52 weeks, maybe box envelope, things like that. I don't know yet, but it does cost supplies and materials and things like that. So I do want to be able to save for that. And so that would be 2040 for this. Okay. And then of course taxes for business, which I don't have a store yet, so I haven't sold anything. So, but I'm a planner, so I like to plan ahead, and so I made an envelope for taxes in the future. So if I make any income that's coming in, I want to be sure to pay my taxes. Okay. And then credit card debt payment. This time around, I am not going to put anything in here yet for some extra credit card debt payments. So most likely I will next pay period. And then my emergency funds. I plan to put in $100 for my emergency funds and get started. I hope that I can, by the end of the year, at least have $1,000 in there. And let's see how much money I have left. Wow. Okay. So, as most of you seasoned budgeter that's been doing this YouTube, I think I totally missed it. I didn't even count originally how much I have to put in my sinking funds. And so now I actually have $130 left. So let me see what I should do with $130. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and put another $100 into my emergency fund. So originally I was going to put 100. So now it's 200. 100, 150, 200. I think, yep, that will help get me to 1,000 by the end of the year. And then let's see, what about $20? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the $30 into extra credit card payment. So 20, 25, 30. All right. Let me know if I made the right decision for that $130 left over that I had. I put 100 in the extra 100 in the emergency fund, and then $30 into credit card debt payment. I actually for extra. All right, and then that's basically it. That's what I have this time. I hope I did okay with my first time ever budgeting, and I hope that you enjoy this video, and thank you so much for spending time with me. And please like and I'll see you back here again next time. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.